Music. Sound rolling. 3, 2, 1, action.
A year ago, I was a designer.
I was a music producer.
A year ago, I just completed my NYSC program.
I was a fashion designer.
I was learning makeup.
I knew about semicolon. I'm not really sure if it was semicolon, but based on the information I got, it sounded more like semicolon. And then I came to Lagos, got distracted with other things. I left Lagos. After leaving Lagos, my friend kept on telling me about semicolon. By then, he got so much information about semicolon, so I decided to give it a shot.
I heard about semicolon from a friend. Then I first came to the building to check the place out first. Then I came for info section. After the info section, I did some research on my own. Then I just came to my mom for registration.
I heard about semicolon from a friend of mine who was also in the program.
I came across Semicolon and other tech institutes, and I decided to go for Semicolon because I got a quick response, and they took me through the whole process, and that was how I joined Semicolon.
I went to a web design school in 2020, I think during that corona period of time, and I met a friend there. Her name is Adela. So when we were done, she opted in and she joined Semicolon. And during the course of our training, I think I was following up and we were talking. So when she finished, I decided to also join.
The James are amazing people, actually. My cohort members are very amazing because they are motivators. That's like the best words to use, because we were always, one thing that amazed me about my cohort members was the unity among us. We had that unity, and anybody's problem is everybody's problem. So that's just it.
It's actually not easy to define who the gems are, but I would just say we're the most unique group that Semicolon has seen.
My one takeaway from the program is the mutual respect in the community.
My one takeaway from Semicolon, or the experience at Semicolon, is the drive you experience. First, you get excited. Next moment, you're hit by Mr. Chukwuzo with a whole lot of things, and you're struggling. All of a sudden, the next moment, you're happy. That back and forth creates an excitement that I cherish so much.
It's the discipline. The program has a way of forcing discipline in you, and when I talk about discipline, I'm talking about time management, punctuality, and you have to take your learning seriously.
So I feel that's a very selfish question, because I don't have just one takeaway, because Semicolon has enlightened me in different aspects. So there's one thing that I want to talk about, is the poem we usually say before we start the day, which is Desiderata and Equipment. Funny enough, I still recite that poem anytime I want to start any tedious tasks. And if there's one thing that Semicolon really taught me, is the fact that as long as you understand the concept of software engineering, you could pick up any programming language and do very well at it.
Self-accountability. So for me, the way I see it is that maybe I learned in the program that whatever you do, whatever you do, you bear the consequences of your action.
I was the food priest for my cohort, and I've had a lot of memorable events. But there's a particular one that stood out, and that was the day they gave us for our lunch. So around 12:30, we were still in class, and people were already shouting, "Where's our lunch? Where's our lunch?" So I had to pick the food up, and when I came, I counted everything. Everything was complete when I took everything. When I brought everything to class. So when we finished sharing the food, one of my cohort member, she did not get bread, or turned to fight. Started fighting me that where's our bread? It was not even funny. I had to look for money to get another one.
So there was a day Chibuzo gave us an assignment. I think it was on array. So I was having issue. So I wanted to go to the corridor to cry. Then I saw someone, actually he's a married man, and he's crying about declaring him. So I wanted to like, sir, why are you crying? Then he told me, since Chibuzor gave us this assignment, I never understand anything when he give us. And he was crying, oh, he was crying as if something. He was crying very bitterly, and he was telling me how bad he feel about himself. That day was very funny. And me that wanted to cry about something, I didn't even cry because I was already seeing a full comedy.
The most memorable day was the day I decided to study in the village over the night. So, it wasn't really comfortable for me because I'm not used to that. One, if I'm staying overnight in a place where it's my first time and then I'm not the only one in the space, I don't know, I may not concentrate, and if I want to sleep, I cannot sleep. So back at the end of the day, I sat on a chair after like towards the morning and then just closed my eyes for 30 minutes, and I was still the first person that went before any other person. I said I won't try that again.
So if there's a very good memorable event I had with my cohort members was when we were doing during our design thinking phase, when we needed to do creative confidence, and I did spoken words. So I combined several software engineering concepts, and it was amazing, and I love the reaction I got from my cohort member, and it was just amazing.
At the moment I freelance. My core is backend. I use Java as a tool, but then don't be boxed by what I say. If you have money, basically I can do anything. I can bring value.
As a man of many skills, I was a designer and also an author before semicolon. And now with my semicolon skills, I have a startup with a partner, and I'm also a front-end engineer and a product designer.
So currently I'm an associate software engineer for Data Fidelity.
Currently, I'm a backend engineer at Semicolon Africa.
Currently, I work with Semicolon Lab as a front-end engineer.
Hi, my name is Adeyemi Adetoyinbo.
Hi, I'm Retna Maxwell Dayok.
Hi, my name is Joy Peter.
My name is Awal Adil.
My name is Miriam. I'm a member of Cohort 16. They call us the Gents.